The French campaign in Egypt. Egypt was located in the center of trade routes between Asia, North Africa, and Europe. This strategic location attracted many powers to dominate her since long ago. At the end of the 18th century, there was a real competition between the British and the French government to control the Ottoman province of Egypt. The British sought to protect their interest in India and North Africa. On the other hand, in order to strengthen their trade activities and deter the Mamluks of threatening their maritime commerce, the French looked for subjecting Egypt and plunder its goods. Actually, it was supposed that the conquest of Egypt would allow the French government to explore deeply the ancient Egyptian civilization in various fields, especially in the historical monuments. So, while both British and the French were driven by their blind desire, the situation in Egypt itself was very deteriorated. And actually, that deteriorated situation paved the route for the French occupation. We are going to expose many factors to you. First, Egypt was governed by the Pasha or Wali, who was appointed by the Khalifa in Istanbul. That Pasha or Wali was ineffective and unable to give much attention to the administration in Egypt. At the same time, Mamluks, that influential group in Egypt, actually helped or facilitate the French occupation. Those Mamluks were divided into several groups, and each group ruled a respective area. In this context, it is very important to mention that they were at odds with each other. Their disagreements led them to neglect the welfare of the Egyptian and conduct several oppressions. So, to seize the power, according to the historian, Mamluks applied a very high taxes. They forced the farmers to give their harvest every year with a very low price. And actually, their attitude, the Mamluks' attitude, of course, according to the historian, led to many destructions in the agriculture, in the trade, and also led to trade slumps and bad industry. Not only that, but also we shall say that the intellectual situation in Egypt at that moment declined dramatically.